Welcome, collective, to another timeless collective insight reading for you. Bear in mind that you have tapped into a reading that is not of one-to-one, however, a collective insight. So use your discernment to take all of that which belongs to you and leave behind anything that does not as you leave the reading behind. All right. While I'll get ready for the reading, bear in mind a couple of details is that I am 7th, aka Master 7th, that reads these energies for you. I am a master healer that provides remote wellness and tarot intuitive insights. However, if you'd like more details, it can be found in the description box below. Please note that the description box is filled with lots of material that goes over what I provide, how to go about seeking connection with me, and various ways to browse creative content for you that might be of interest to you. It expands to 2 channels. This channel, which features the energies connected for Bastet, and the other one, her sister energy, Sekhmet. So keep that in mind. Feminine and masculine energies within the reading are non-gender specific. However, remember that femininity has feminine and masculine energies, and masculine energies has feminine and masculine. Masculinity has feminine and masculine energies as well. All right, so let's see what is to talk about. What is interesting that needs to be talked about are the things that you are unwilling to discuss. You know of them, you don't want to talk about it. Some of you are in abusive relationships, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, or codependent relationships. And battling with reason and logic and emotions to see whether or not you're right. Failing to see that being triggered to protect yourself is an answer enough that you need to escape the situation. If you're looking to justify it, if you need to explain it, those are all great starting points to how the inquiry or the question that you have already has the answer within the question. Ready? So. There's a lot of lack of courage. You know, you may, if this is about trying to figure out whether or not a person is right for you or not, if you can remember more arguments than memorable moments, that's one. If you are teetering between still having to anticipate for, you're still anticipating a promise or delivery of a promise or delivery of words, there's your answer. Person is not showing signs of emotional reliability, physical loyalty. They're more or less just interested in fucking shit up, known or unknown to them. Meaning they may know why they choose you to bully or to manipulate, or they don't. So the answer lies of reason between all people involved within a situation that's second guessing itself. And no one should be involved in a situation, because if anything is worthwhile, it's when you do not have to second guess anything. Someone is being manipulated with like fancy dates, expensive trips. This person has a secret. Who's doing it? Alright, they're more interested in keeping you distracted via material ways than needing to justify their decisions or their life choices to you. Death card. I think that's pretty self-explanatory here in regards that it's not engaging yourself in this, whatever the fuck it is of no value to you. The only value that it has is the value of how long you're stuck in a cycle. Like, I'm not interested to trigger what you already know are the stab wounds to what someone is capable of. Only you know the amount of pain that someone keeps putting you in. Like, fuck. I hate the energy because it requires so much more energy to motivate the victim instead of encouraging the bully. Like the bully is not thinking twice of the shit that they're doing, but you're over here victimizing, figuring out if you're the victim or not, and that's like, come on now. Like, how much more evidence do you need? Alright. Anyway, we have... Jesus fucking Christ. How much more evidence do you need here? Alright, since the Five of Swords came out, the only major arcanas, alright? The Chariot, the Death card, the Judgment, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant with the Magician. I mean, there's no point in making things detailed because there's no need to, again, convince you of a plot that you are of certain about what is on the other end. I could tell you that the grass is greener on the other end and you will not believe me until you climb over the fucking fence or decide that there is a fence, or you can go over the fence if it has a barbed wire, like, are you gonna cut through it, are you gonna mangle yourself, are you gonna get cut, are you gonna like, there is no amount of convincing that I can do with these fucking cards here. Do you understand? Do you understand what you want to know and what's not going to be revealed to you? Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, fucking A. Alright, I don't want to pull any more tarot. Again, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in doing it. That's the fucking message, by the way. Not my personal choice. Alright, so let's get you some oracle cards that will help you somewhat map out what these major arcanas are trying to help you associate, reason, come to terms with, finite, figure out, all that jazz. Alright, first card is Virgo energy, clearing. So this could mean you need to get rid of this Virgo, you need to sense your intuition a bit closer, you need to pull away and heal, you need to remove yourself from a situation so you understand not only the situation but yourself and the reason why you had to remove yourself from the situation. All that is a clearing process. All that is protecting yourself and moving and thinking and acting, reacting with consent. Jesus Christ. All right, we have number 42, release, last quarter. All right. Believe in your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual team, whatever that may mean to you. All right. I would hold it off on God energy. Sorry, not sorry that I'm saying that. Okay, hold off on that energy. Because you've been praying and all that shit, and you... Listen, if I offend, I'm not the channel for you. Yet, in the regards to putting off the terminology, God, put it to the side. Because the energy of what is feminine and masculine is out in the ether to allow it to speak for itself. When we welcome the word specifically God, it's very masculine in its intake and outtake, and it's not incorporating feminine and masculine energies in its entirety. Okay, so that's why I say lean more closer to your spiritual team. Your intuition is first and foremost a great place to start to figure out what your mystery world is and what they sound like, look like, could be, all that jazz. Okay, but they will make themselves known if they haven't done so already, to help define you, to help clear you. We have double sixes here so far. All right, it's going to challenge your ego, because your ego is the one thing that will and has survived for you. Okay, it doesn't mean that the ego hasn't made some fucked up decisions or has been in some life-threatening situations. On the contrary, that we need to figure that out. We need to train the ego when or if it is operating of light and or of darkness, because it always wants to play a game with you. So that sounds familiar in my channel over on Sekhmet's channel. It is a devil series that I provide. Link is found in the description box below, where I challenge the devil energy of the tarot to communicate in regards of allowing us to understand that the devil is the ego that doesn't know if it's of light and or of darkness, so wants to play a game. Okay. All right. So we have Black Moon Lilith. Bastet is in the very room. All right. The Panther is here. Number 35 with Burn. All right. Burn is fire. All right. Let her energies ignite the passion of the darkness that you think is, because whatever you think of darkness is not darkness. She will protect you in that, in proving to you that you are the fire within the darkness that burns everything. Okay, so that means you are not of darkness. She is not of darkness to be able to do that. All right. That's it. Short and motherfucking sweet. All right, no more cards for you. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, and night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing.